a lot. Let's get straight into it and rate the ground. Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today, two of the League 2 favourites go head to head at Vale Park as we've got Port Vale versus Doncaster Rovers. So in today's video, I've got my thoughts pre and post match as well as match day vlog itself. And we've been a new ground on the channel, we're going to rate the ground. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, just before we get started, if you are new to the channel, could you please do me a big favour and subscribe to my channel and like this video. Whether you're an old or new viewer, let's aim for 50 likes on this video. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get into my pre-match thoughts. So let's start off with the table then. We're only 3 games in, but let's have a quick look. Anyway, so the hosts for today, Port Vale, are currently in 14th place after 1 win, 1 draw and 1 defeat, whereas my team and the away team at Doncaster Rovers are currently in a playoff place in 6th place with 2 wins and a loss. So Port Vale's last result was a bit of a shock one to be fair after they had a 4-0 away loss to Barrett. So like I say, Port Vale got relegated last year and they are one of the favourites to go straight back up, but it's a bit of a mixed start for them to be fair. They beat Salford on the opening day of the season and then had a goalless draw with Tranmere before that defeat to Barrow, and they also lost to Barrow away in the Carabao Cup as well, and they had a win against Salford in the EFL Trophy. So, like I said, a bit of a mixed bag to be fair. I suppose getting relegated, it does take a bit of time to adapt to the division. So, like I say, a bit of a rebuilding as well after they got relegated. But I'm sure, I'm sure they will still be up there come the end of the season. It still is very early days in the season. And as for my team at Doncaster Rovers, our last defeat was in the Carabao Cup as we lost 3-0 at Everton. And even though a 3-0 loss, I thought the scoreline didn't really reflect the performance as much. I thought we gave a good showing of ourselves. And Everton, like I say, they were the clear winners that day. They deserved to go through. But nevertheless, I am proud of the team and how they did. And it's going to be good to get back to some league action today, with our last result being a 1-0 home win against Morecambe. So both our wins have come at home and the defeat has come away, so we've picked no points up on the road at the minute, so hopefully we can make that right on Saturday. So these two haven't played each other in a few years, apart from a pre-season friendly last season, which Rovers won by 1-0, so I think that just brings me on to my prediction then. So a Rovers going to get the first points of the season on the road, or a Port Vale going to get back to winning ways. My prediction is, I think it's going to be a tough game for both teams, to be fair. I think this is going to be one of our toughest fixtures of the season. I'm quite glad we played it early in the season, to be fair, because, while Port Vale are still kind of finding their feet in League 2, whereas us, we're not going to be an easy team for Port Vale either. We've obviously just had that loss to Everton in the Cup, but I think we did play well, so hopefully we can build on that performance. But I think we're going to share the points here. I'm going to go for Port Vale 1, Doncaster Rovers 1. Anyway, that's it for my pre-match thoughts then. So this is actually my first visit to Port Vale, so looking forward to visiting for the first time, and this now takes me to 22 out of 24 grounds in League 2, with just Bromley and Cheltenham to come later in the season towards the back end. So it's currently the night before the game then, so let's fast forward to match day and see how the day goes. Okay, it's now match day. It is 5 to 7 in the morning for Port Vale. Yeah, cheers, Sky. So anyway, plan is for taxis outside now, so we're getting a taxi. We've got a train at 7:45. We're going to change at Stockport, go to Stoke, spend a few hours in Stoke, and then go over to the match, and then spend a couple of hours in Stoke afterwards. So that's the plan for today. We'll see how it goes. So without further ado then, let's get the travel montage started. Let's head over to Stoke and see how today goes.
You stood on a table, haven't you?
And we've arrived.
What's up? Yeah, we're all showing him now.
Vale FC.
I like it.
Yeah. Cheers. Thanks a lot. We're in. I can hear it. Here we are. Same way there. Here come the teams, come on you Reds! Run away, come on Rovers!
We're by far the world has ever seen, and it's Donny!
To Donny then, Luke Molyneux with a great finish. To be fair, ball got played through to him. 1-1 with the keeper, and he finished it. You know, to get the chance to do this, the atmosphere has been so good to be fair, but everyone keep this all started really well so far. Let's keep it scoring 1-0 to Donny so far. Really. Seconds coming, come on. For fuck's sake. Team throughout, to be honest, but you know, if you give them chances like that to go through and go 1-on-1, we're going to take it, and that's what we've done. So it's 1-0 now. About 15 minutes to go in this half, everyone gets something for half time. So let's go. Rovers 1, 4-0-1. Two minutes of time at the end of the first half. Half time, 1-1. I'll try it. No, that's fine, that's fine.
To be fair, I could wait with that, it's not too bad.
Well, just going for the toilet, turns out we had missed a goal. Billy Sharp scored backside of it. 2-1 to Rovers. One! Let's go! Come on!
Rovers now. Unfortunately missed Billy Sharp's goal. However, he must have scored just after half time, so didn't miss that, but we didn't miss more news. And like I say, 2-goal cushion now. Hopefully we can keep this. It's been a much better second half than the end of the first half, so hopefully we can keep this going throughout the match. Still, Port Vale 1, Rovers 3. Jeez, that was close. Two subs gone on for Rovers men, Yeboah and Ironside coming on, Gibson and Sharp coming off. Let's see Ironside have a go at these, to be fair. Got no to lose now, 2 goals up. Let's see how it ends. Port Vale 1, Doncaster Rovers 3. Go on! Yeboah, super play there, come on. Let's get a penalty for that. He's getting it, I didn't think he would get that. It's in a soft one, but penalty to Port Vale. They're going to show low against Terry. Penalty to a fair. Rovers got to hang on now. 3-2 to Rovers now. Port Vale scored a penalty. We've been on top those 6 games to a fair, so it's a bit hard for me. It's gone to a 1-goal lead, but nevertheless we've got to spend it now. We've got 5 or so minutes to do that, and hopefully we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. 8 minutes out of time. I don't know where it's got that from. 8. I don't know where it's got that from, but yeah. Port Vale 2, Doncaster Rovers 3. Yeah, July.
Okay, so I've just got back from a match back to Doncaster. So at full time, it was Port Vale 2, Doncaster Rovers 3, and yeah, a very, very good result for Rovers. Like I said in my pre-match, I am very happy that this match is happening early on in the season because, like I say, Port Vale have just been relegated. It's a bit of an awkward time, like I say, when you do get relegated. A bit of a mixture of form, and yeah, couldn't have picked a better time to play them, to be fair. But saying that, I thought we were superb. I thought, we played really, really well. I think the only criticism we can really give is that, we conceded 2 goals, but, it should have been a bit more comfier in my opinion. But, nevertheless, the main thing is we've got the win, we've got the 3 points, and yeah, first away win of the season as well, and we're looking very, very promising, to be fair. I mean, once again, Molyneux having the game of his life, he just keeps getting better and better, let's be honest. Sharp, like I say, up front, McGrath has, come in these last 2 games and looked absolutely superb. I was impressed with him pre-season as well, but, he stepped up to the plate with Richard Wood been injured, and he's not really put a foot wrong, to be fair. He's been absolutely superb. And, yeah, in all honesty, I didn't think Port Vale were great. They didn't look that good. And, we've got some really good players as well, Port Vale, which are playing better than this. But, it might be one of them. It might just take a bit of time for him. I'm sure, they will get it together and they'll be somewhere in the top 7 come at the end of the season. But, nevertheless, a very, very good performance from the Rovers. And, yeah, we're plodding along very, very nicely at the minute. And we've got a tough game coming up next Saturday. We have got Gillingham at home, so top of the table. Obviously, for win, we go above them. So, yeah, let's just keep riding this momentum at the minute. Can't really fault the lads at all for anything. And, yeah, let's just keep on pushing and keep getting these results and keep climbing the table as much as possible. Okay, so it's time for Rate the Ground now then. So if you're new to the channel, what we do is each time we visit a new ground in the season, we'll give them a rating on 5 categories. So we've got the pre-match, the catering, the ground, the atmosphere, and the overall enjoyment. So each category is going to get a score out of 5, a total score out of 25, and then we'll put them into a table with all the other grounds we've been to this season. So this time is a turn of Port Vale, so without further ado, let's get straight into it and rate the ground. So let's start off with pre-match then. So what is there to do around the ground before kick-off? So at Port Vale, the away fans and the home fans have got their own fan zones. In terms of our fan zone, there weren't really a great deal there, to be fair. It's kind of just like an outdoor concourse, in all honesty, with just a bit more room to manoeuvre. In terms of what's around, I think it's Longport, the actual place that Port Vale is based in is. Not a great deal to do, to be fair. We went to one pub, something alehouse it's called, I believe. But apart from that, most aren't really away fan friendly. Loads got signs out saying home fans only and stuff like that. So not a great deal to do unless you go into Stoke. So we got the train to Stoke and then got a taxi from Stoke, Wetherspoons, to Port Vale's ground, which took about 10 to 15 minutes. So other than that, not a great deal to do, to be honest with you. So it's going to get a 2 out of 5. Next up, we've got catering, and it's kind of your standard football food that you'd expect to get. So you got they do sell alcohol, to be fair, in the away end, which is a few clubs in League 2 don't, so they get a bonus for that. But it's your standard, to be fair. They had Cruise Campo on tap, they had cans of Red Stripe, because we've kind of got 2 different catering outlets. And then in terms of food, it kind of just like standard pucker pies. They ran out at half time and most flavours, so I got a veg one, which I tried for the first time, which actually weren't too bad. I was quite surprised. But yeah, other than that, it is pretty basic, to be fair. So once again, I'm going to go for a 2 out of 5. Next up, we've got the ground, and I quite like Vale Park, to be fair. It's got quite a bit of character to it. It's it's not just one of these modern bowl stadiums, and it's not tiny. It's like some League 2 grounds as well. It's it's a decent size League 2 ground, bigger than our ground. And yeah, you've got 4 kind of different stands, and yeah, I quite like it, to be fair. The away end, you can create a good atmosphere in as well. So yeah, no real complaints from me. I quite like this ground, to be fair. And in terms of rating it based on the league, which is League 2, it's going to get a 4 out of 5. Next, we've got atmosphere, and this is a bit of a tricky one, to be fair, because in terms of Port Vale fans, there weren't really a great deal of atmosphere. Even if we were singing, you couldn't hear them greatly. But with Rovers lot, our atmosphere were superb. It sounded really good in the away end anyway. So yeah, it's quite a hard one because, like I say, most of the atmosphere were coming from the away section. yeah, it weren't too bad to be fair. So I'm gonna go 3.5 out of 5. And finally, we have had overall enjoyment. I've had a great day, to be fair. You know, it's been quite a chilled out one, you know, in terms of getting to the ground and stuff like that. And then we saw 5 goals, a very good game of football, great performance from the Rovers. And yeah, we just had a good time in general. What more could you want? It's going to get a 5 out of 5. So this gives Port Vale a total score of 16.5 out of 25, which puts them into 9th place, joint with Spennymoor. However, when 2 teams are on the same points, the first deciding factor is overall enjoyment, and Port Vale has a higher overall enjoyment than Spennymoor, hence they go above them. So, yep, enjoyed the day overall. Like I say, a really chilled one. Didn't start off great with the train being delayed, but we got on an earlier one that was also delayed, but came in for just as we got to the train station, basically. So yeah, it's been a good day overall. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, let's you know, Rovers have got another win under the belt. Let's keep this roll going. So yeah, anyway, in terms of this video, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel and like this video, whether you're an old or new viewer. Any support is greatly appreciated and goes a long way into helping the channel grow. Also, remember to follow my social media at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. So the next match on the channel is EFL Trophy action, as we have got Doncaster Rovers versus Huddersfield Town. So in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.